Who's there?
Stay right there.
How many of you are there?
Just me, man, all right? Just let me go, please. Okay, I swear to God.
The story takes place in Detroit, where three friends, Rocky, Alex, and Money, break into houses and steal. They take whatever valuables they can find and then leave. They already have the keys to these houses because Alex's father works for a security company. They only target houses whose security systems they already know about. After one robbery, Alex returns home and puts the keys back in the same drawer where he found them. Meanwhile, Money tries to sell the stolen goods, but gets very little money for them since stolen items are worth much less. Later, the three friends meet again. Money shows them a photo of a house on his phone. He explains that an old man lives there alone. The man is a former soldier, and years ago, his daughter was killed when a rich girl ran her over with a car. The girl's parents paid the old man $300,000 as a settlement, and Money believes that Money is still in his house. The neighborhood around the old man's house is abandoned, with no other residents nearby. Alex refuses to join this robbery. He says it's too risky, his father could get in trouble, and the police would definitely investigate such a big theft. Alex's father's company also handles the security for this house, and there's a spare key at his home. Money and Rocky try to convince him, saying that if they can get $300,000, they may never need to steal again. But Alex still refuses and leaves. That night, while at home, Alex gets a message from Rocky. She tells him she wants to give her younger sister, Dee Dee, a better life. She plans to leave Detroit and move to California because their mother is a drunk and lives with an abusive boyfriend. Rocky doesn't want Dee Dee to grow up around them. After reading the message, Alex replies and agrees to help with the robbery. Now, all three of them are ready to commit the theft. First, they set up a camera outside the old man's house to see who comes and goes. After checking the footage for the past 5 days, they realize the old man hasn't left his house even once. While the three are sitting in their car discussing the plan, a dog suddenly attacks their car. Moments later, the old man appears outside. They're still planning the robbery and notice that the man is blind. Money explains that when the old man served in the army, he was part of the Gulf War. A bomb blast there took away his eyesight forever. They leave for now, but when it gets completely dark at night, the three return. First, Rocky feeds the dog a biscuit laced with something to make it unconscious. Then she disables the house's alarm system so it won't trigger and alert the police. When she reaches the door, she finds there are 4 different types of locks, but they only have one key. Alex wonders why the old man didn't give the rest of the keys to the security company. Money says it's because the man has so much money that he doesn't trust anyone. They leave the main door and try another entrance, but they can't open the second door either. Then Rocky spots a window upstairs. She breaks the glass, climbs inside, and opens the door from within. Now all 3 of them are inside the house. Once inside, Money heads upstairs to where the old man is sleeping. He plans to put the man into a deeper sleep using intoxicating smoke. But before he can, the old man wakes up and sits up in bed. The old man is blind. Because the old man is blind, he cannot see Money. He simply turns off the TV and goes back to sleep. Money releases the intoxicating gas into the room and then comes downstairs. Rocky points out a locked door below, and all 3 suspect that whatever they are looking for might be behind it. Money tries hard to break the lock, but he fails. Then he pulls out a gun, surprising both Rocky and Alex, who didn't know he had brought one. Alex warns him that carrying a gun means the old man would have the legal right to kill them in self-defense. But Money ignores him and shoots the lock open. Alex tells them to go ahead with the robbery without him, and he leaves. The gunshot wakes the old man, who now stands before Money, asking in a trembling voice, "Who's here?" Money claims he entered the house by mistake and is leaving. But the old man slowly starts walking toward him. Money points the pistol and warns that if the man comes closer, he will shoot. Still, the old man continues moving forward. To scare him, Money fires a warning shot to the side, but the blind man keeps advancing. Money is just a small-time thief, not a killer, and he can't bring himself to shoot someone. Before he can fire again, the old man reaches him and grabs the gun. With surprising strength, he wraps his hands around Money's neck and demands to know how many others are with him. Struggling to breathe, Money insists that he is alone, came by mistake, and will leave immediately. The old man releases him, making Money believe he's been spared, but then suddenly shoots him with his own gun. Rocky witnesses everything but stays silent, knowing that if the old man realizes she's there, he will kill her too. Outside, Alex is climbing over the wall when he hears the gunshot and quickly comes back inside. He sees the blind man nearby, but manages to stay out of sight, so the man doesn't know he's there. The old man then locks the door from the inside. When the old man feels the broken glass from the window under his feet, he realizes the person he just killed must have broken the glass to get inside. He pulls a piece of wood loose from the nails nearby. While he's doing this, Alex is hiding under the sink. After a moment, the blind man walks away. Alex then gets a message from Rocky telling him that the old man has shot Money. Shocked and worried, Alex replies that he is also inside the house and asks where she is. Rocky responds that she's hiding in the closet, a small private storage space. The scene shifts to the old man arriving in the same room where Rocky is hiding. He opens a hidden safe, checks its contents, and then closes it. While he's shutting it, Rocky, hidden behind the clothes, sees the code 2978. Once the old man leaves, Alex comes into the room. Rocky quickly opens the safe and takes out all the cash inside. She had heard there was $300,000, but instead finds only $100,000. Still, they now need to escape with the money.
Let's pause for a second. If you're still with me, hit like and subscribe for more videos like this.
They see a door they can use to leave, and Rocky heads toward it with the cash. But before she can open it, the old man enters the room. Here lies Money's body, which he has come to move elsewhere. Alex and Rocky quietly try to slip away, but Alex makes a small sound with his foot. The blind man senses someone's presence and points his gun toward Alex's direction. Being blind, he can't see them, and after aiming around the room for a moment, he stops. Alex and Rocky stay completely still, even holding their breath. Thinking it was just his imagination, the old man picks up Money's body and carries it away. Taking advantage of the moment, Alex and Rocky open another door and head into the basement. Upstairs, the old man comes to the door they just used and notices there are 2 pairs of shoes, proof that someone else is inside. Checking his safe, he finds the money gone and becomes furious, searching the house but finding no one. Meanwhile, in the basement, Alex and Rocky are looking for a way out when they see a young woman being held prisoner. They initially plan to escape without her, but Rocky returns to help. The girl shows Rocky a piece of newspaper, and from it Rocky realizes this is the same girl who killed the old man's daughter in a car accident. Now, he's keeping her locked up as a prisoner. They free the girl and try to escape together. But as soon as they open the basement door, the blind man is standing there with a gun. He fires at them, but Alex manages to survive. One bullet hits the girl they had rescued, who was the prisoner, and she dies. When the blind old man realizes he has killed the girl he was holding captive, he becomes very upset. He shouts loudly, "Well, anyway, I won't tell you more because this becomes clearer later on." After that, the guy closes the door and goes to look for them. Meanwhile, Alex and Rocky are trying to find a way to escape, but the old man turns off the main power switch, plunging the entire area into darkness. Now, Alex and Rocky are as blind as the old man because it is too dark to see anything. Despite the darkness, the old man knows the house well and begins searching for them with his gun. Rocky moves slowly toward him, trying to avoid being noticed. Just as she's about to touch the old man, Alex calls out her name. Hearing Alex's voice, the old man fires his gun in that direction, saving Rocky's life by missing her. The old man continues searching for them. While Alex hides behind a shelf, the old man suddenly grabs him by the neck from the other side and shoots at his head. But the gun is empty, so Alex survives. They quickly move upstairs to save themselves and close the door behind them. The old man returns to that room with his gun, searching for them again. Now both Alex and Rocky are trapped inside. Alex asks Rocky if she has the remote for the security system. She gives it to him, and Alex says he will press the panic button to call the police. This remote controls the house's alarm, and pressing it will bring the police immediately. Rocky warns him not to call the police, or they risk losing the money they found. Just then, the old man shoots at the door. Alex holds the door shut and notices a duct pipe in the room. Rocky starts crawling through the duct to escape. The old man opens the door and comes inside. His dog attacks Alex, who jumps out a nearby window and becomes unconscious. The window is made of glass, and the sound of it breaking lets the old man know where Alex is. The old man shoots at Alex, who falls through the broken glass to the ground below. The old man follows him down and kills Alex with a large grass-cutting saw. Meanwhile, Rocky crawls through the duct tunnel. The old man's dog follows her, and to avoid it, she jumps down, hitting her head and losing consciousness. After some time, Rocky wakes up and tries to escape, but the blind old man knows exactly where she is. He catches her and beats her badly, knocking her out again. When Rocky regains consciousness, she finds herself trapped in the same place where the prisoner girl was held. The old man tells her that the girl caused his daughter's death in a car accident. The old man tells Rocky that the girl who caused his daughter's death was rich, so she was never punished. She took everything from him. He says he doesn't believe in God, but she took his daughter and should have returned her. The girl was pregnant and was going to have his grandchild. He blames Rocky and the others for coming that night, saying that if they hadn't, the girl and her child would still be alive. Now, because of them, they will be punished. The old man had decided that the child the girl was carrying would now be Rocky's. He claims he is not a rapist and says he never forced the girl. Instead, he injected his sperm into her body. He plans to do the same to Rocky. He tells Rocky she will have to stay there for 9 months, and after the child is born, he will let her go. Before he can inject Rocky, Alex arrives. He is alive because he had tricked the old man by placing Money's body on himself, making the old man think he had killed Alex. Alex attacks the old man with a hammer and handcuffs him. Alex and Rocky go upstairs and unlock the door to leave. But the old man appears with a gun and shoots Alex, killing him. The door is now open. It is morning and Rocky runs away with the money. The old man's dog chases her. At one point, the dog grabs her backpack. She ends up locked inside the car, but the dog won't let her out to get the money. She also can't leave because she doesn't have the car keys. In a lucky move, she manages to lure the dog into the trunk. The dog gets trapped inside the car, and she can finally get out. Well, actually, she doesn't escape for long. The blind man catches her again and drags her back to his house. Using her intelligence, Rocky uses the remote she has to turn on all the alarm systems in the house. The loud alarms confuse the old man, so he doesn't know where she is. Rocky attacks him from all sides, kills him, takes $1 million, and escapes. The police arrive soon after. In the end, Rocky is shown at a railway station with her sister, finally able to fulfill her dream of leaving Detroit and moving to California forever. On TV, news reports that a thief broke into a retired soldier's house the night before. The soldier killed both intruders but survived despite his injuries. He states that nothing was stolen. The old man makes this statement to protect the secret about the money. If he revealed the truth, Rocky would be caught, and all his dark secrets would be exposed. With that, the story ends here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next story.